Hello and welcome back to my bald head. Now, yesterday, when I got home from work, I seen a post on my local game store, EB Games, that PS5 pre-orders were available and then sold out, not even a couple hours later. And I came in today to see if I can just get an idea. And yeah, this job is great and I'm earning money, but it's the worst times, I swear. Every time we get a pre-order availability for PS5s or next-gen consoles in general, it's always when I'm at work, so I'm unable to get it. But instead, I found something else that I got today that I think is pretty cool. So this here is, well, as you can see there, but it is the Tiny Tina's Wonderlands Treasure Trove. Now, I got this for two reasons. Number one, I like the game. It's not... I think it's good. However, as far as DLC goes, the DLC to me has been a little disappointing. Mainly because it just feels like it's 15-20 minutes of a raid-ish sort of thing with a boss battle in the end, and that's it. It doesn't feel like there's a lot to it. But when I realized that this wasn't a thing that came with the game, I got it because it is still a bunch of collectibles. And oh, it even says on the back here it doesn't come with the game, which is good because I've already got the game. I got the biggest edition of the game, which came in a little box thing and some extras anyway. But I got this for $150, and it was... I went to the EB Games there yesterday and it wasn't there, so it definitely came in today. So I grabbed it. I just had the money and I grabbed it. So I figured, why not? Let's do an unboxing for this. I did look up where my packages are, praying to God that the lightsaber... It said my lightsaber reached Sydney today, which means it should be someday next week. Hopefully. In case I didn't mention it, I don't know if I did, but it's a NeoPixel lightsaber, my very first NeoPixel lightsaber, so that's something fun. And a second package, which hopefully should also be next week, is Jedi tunic / robes, which I definitely want to use for cosplay and shit. So that's next week. This is this week. Let's get right to it. Oh. It actually looks really cool right off the bat, just opening it. Right. So first of all, I should have mentioned it. I love the look of the box. It's definitely something I'm going to keep as a collector's thing. So, first off the bat, this isn't going to be in order. We have... It's on the back here. I believe, yeah, the Butt Stallion's Castle Papercraft Booklet. So... just right off the bat, yeah, I don't know what this is, but it is a booklet of some sort. So let's, without damaging it, try and open this. Oh, plastic. Right, a booklet. Let's open it. A castle fit for a queen. I'm not going to go through and read it all, but oh. It's a booklet for a papercraft castle I can make. It's just instructions for, like, a papercraft castle, which... oh! Yeah, so... it's just straight up a booklet on how to make a papercraft castle, and then it's got all the stuff here for it. So, definitely will... this will be something I should do over time in the future to build it, but that's, I assume, what it looks like. So, that's cool. I like that. So, that's a little project for me to do on days off from work and stuff, and that'll be something cool I can find to display around here. Alright, next off the bat, Tina's Bunkers and Badasses. I think this is the standalone Bunkers and Badasses module, which... sounded pretty interesting to me when I saw it. I don't know exactly what it means by it, but I'm told it's possibly just a layout thing for Bunkers and Badasses to be, so I can play it. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, so, yeah, Tiny Tina's Monkers and Badasses. So, I think, yeah, it's a game for Bunkers and Badasses called Neogun City. So I guess this is just, I'm not exactly I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons knower. Me and a couple friends in the gamers are trying to do a version of, I guess, like Dungeons and Dragons that, is homemade to what one of our friends is doing, but we haven't really gone fully through with that. However, this is pretty cool. This could be something I could look into. Like, it might be interesting to do. Oh my god! It's got Gage! She was my favorite. Well, she's my favorite Borderlands character in general, but my favorite Vault Hunter from Borderlands 2. So yeah, it's just straight up Bunkers and Badasses style game. Yeah, that's still pretty cool. Another cool thing. This looks like the Cloth Wonderlands map, which again is pretty cool. So, you know the rule of these. Don't consume them. Yeah, so it's the map, but it's made out of cloth. That is so cool. That is actually really cool. So yeah, it's the whole map in cloth, which is good because paper sucks. I have a lot of paper posters up and I'm worried if I ever have to move them. But, nice clothy map. I need to find somewhere to put this up. Definitely need to pin this up somewhere. I'm happy. So, I don't know how it was folded, but for now I'm just going to fold it away. Really cool. Nice little collector thing there. That's my favourite thing so far. Just a little agreement, whatchamacallit. I think these are the tarot cards. So yeah, it comes with illustrated tarot cards. So that'll be pretty cool. Now, I'm not exactly, someone who's knowledgeable in stuff like that. However, one thing I do know pretty recently, me and my brother streamed The Quarry, and it had, tarot card type things. So that's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, here we go. Oh. So yeah, they're just tarot cards, but I guess in the style of Borderlands. Oh, this will be tricky. See, again, as a collector's thing, this is definitely cool. Oh! So, the edges around it are like a gold. So yeah, obviously they're tarot cards. So you've got, as example, the Fool, and it's Claptrap. Skimming through. Death, and it's... I can't remember who he is. I don't know if... It doesn't ring a bell to me. Skimming through. They got like 3, 4, 5, 6 discs, Cups. Swords. Again, I'm not a tarot card user, so I'm not knowledgeable in it, but it's still pretty cool. So yeah, they're all kind of based on characters from Tina's Wonderlands and stuff, which is pretty cool. Again, as a collectible thing, this is awesome, and I'm happy. As someone who, I'm not into tarot cards. I know people who are, but they obviously... I don't know. I mean, I'm keeping this as a collector's thing, just in general, as it's a part of this set. So, I want to save the best for last, so... That's just an empty box, I think. Yeah, empty box. Here we go. We have pins based on the companions you get in the game, which is pretty cool. So, we have a pin for the Wyvern, which is the bottom one, a pin for the Lynch, which is that, and a pin for the little shroom thing, which is that. So that's cool. Little pins. That'll be cool. I don't know what clothing I have that would work with this, but I would like to put it on something. It definitely feels like something I want to wear. Now, that is the second last item on here. So this is the very last thing. Just wanted to make sure, in case, I'm going to put everything back in here, just so it's all together. I'll find a spot for them. But the best and last thing, which you kind of already saw, it's a butt stallion plushie, which is very funny because recently, in fact yesterday, I bought this Eevee plushie, which is, one ear won't go down unfortunately, but it's still really cute and it's a bit heavy. It's one of those recent things they're doing with plushies where they're weighted, like an actual thing, which I think is still pretty cool. Very therapeutic. But let's get right into Her Majesty. Oh, she is hooked on the neck. Oh, she's hooked on her tail. Right. This should hopefully be the last. I need to get a new knife. This one's ready to break. It's like a really $2, like, cheap extended knife. So here we are. Butt Stallion plushie. Very sparkly, very gorgeous. Very, very soft too. She looks a little dopey. I won't lie. But I love it nonetheless. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that. Put that to the rest of the rubbish. And here we are. So she's definitely going to stay out somewhere. Because that's just really cool. But yeah. I'm going to sit you over here with the other one. So that's really all I had. So yeah. Once again, I'll find a spot in the room for the poster and I'll find a piece of clothing for the pins. I have an idea on the jumper / jacket, which I think would work well. But that was what was it? Tiny Tina's Wonderlands treasure trove. Again, the box all around it. That's where it tells you all the stuff. But yeah, it looks like an actual chest from the game, which is pretty cool. And it's got all those nice little symbols on it. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of the price sticker, because I don't need to be reminded I spent $150 on this. I just want it to look cool. Right. That's really, and again, just the kind of video to do out the way to fill in time until I can do the big stuff that I'm excited for. So, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Hopefully, I do have more in-between videos planned. I did buy World at War recently. Plan to kind of play those and just kind of, you know, it was the first instance of zombies in Call of Duty. I kind of wanted to go back and replay that, like, just to be, you know, kind of a comparison and a feel of what it was like back then compared to nowadays with, I want to say Vanguard, but I really just don't play it that much. So Cold War, I'd say, is the best example. So from World at War to Cold War, seeing, you know, like the differences and stuff. But that's all I'm going to talk about today, unless I somehow find something else this weekend. I do have Sunday off, so I work tomorrow and the next day, but Sunday I have off, so I'll see what happens either of those days. If I buy anything else worth unboxing, I'll unbox it. If not, then hopefully next week, someday, I will be able to unbox my first ever NeoPixel lightsaber, which I am thrilled to have. Now, it was the cheapest one they had, or the one cheapest NeoPixel I could find, but it's a NeoPixel, it'll have the rainbow blade no matter what, and it's a different hilt from the two I have, so it's not going to look the same hilt, it'll look like its own thing, which is good, because I want the NeoPixel to stand out from the rest of my collection. And then I will obviously, I don't know if I will unbox it, because unboxing a costume is not exactly something, but I will probably upload a short wearing the costume. Would be great if they both came in, you know, the same time, or if the costume came, after the NeoPixel or before it, because then I could do a video showing off the costume with the NeoPixel. So, tanging on, I'm going to finish this video. Thank you for watching. If there's another one in the future before the unboxings, I will see you then. If not, then I will see you when. So thank you and goodbye.